Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to an episode of County Line. So here we are in day 9 of the winter, and so far we've just been feeding our cows basically. They've been doing pretty good with cleanliness, surprisingly actually. If we go over to here and then check out our cows real quick. Just checking on the Lily Juno to see how it's doing in the snow. Guess I should have closed this. One moment, let's just close this up. There we go, so our cows don't get loose. Surprised they haven't already. And this is what I've discovered here thus far from the Lily Juno. It's been doing a pretty good job of keeping it clean, and as you can see, they're at 97% cleanliness. So they're pretty good actually. Better than I expected it was going to be honest with you. So that is how it's been working out, and I'm pretty pleased with that so far. So anyways, I thought it was going to shovel snow in there and then it wouldn't work properly, but it seems to be doing all right despite the fact of the snow. So it's basically like shoveling the snow away and, you know, keeping our area clean. So I'm happy about that. Also, apparently it's not the only location where it actually needs to be cleaned is that location over there and not this one right here. So I was a bit surprised by that, but anyhow. So what we're going to do today is sell a couple of these silage bales. This was the whole plan, is to give us a little bit of boost of income in the winter. So we want to go to the horse ranch. Let's tag this place right here, just so I know where it is. Oh, it's over there. Okay. And because we're in the snow, we don't have a big problem with the snow actually. We have a pretty powerful tractor for these. I guess in reality this probably would be, you probably would want to clear the road if you were doing this in real life, selling silage bales, because this many silage bales is pretty heavy. But we're driving as if there's nothing there at all. It's like we're pulling nothing at all. Anyways, also I noticed in the snow you can actually see where the huge dips are. So if you look right here carefully, you can see that this is where that huge dip is that I keep running into on my silage area. So that is where it has been. So we're gonna follow what I think is the road. I'm not certain, but apparently according to the map this is the road, so we're okay there. Also, our cows have been fairly profitable. We've been making about $15,000 a day on cows actually, so it has been rather profitable for us to have cows here. So we're gonna go turn right up here and then turn left. I probably could make a sell course actually, which wouldn't be a terrible idea for this. Interesting enough, they have this little area right here for irrigation, but it doesn't really do anything in this game. It's just there for looks. So alright, what I might do is do a full loop. So start from the main farm. I'm like, is that in the game or outside? Apparently someone's almost got into an accident outside. So what I think about doing is making a full loop from the main farm to the dairy farm, and then going over to the sell point for bales basically. That's what I was thinking about doing, because then we could just have one course for both instead of having two separate courses, and just kind of set it up so it's got a couple weight points in it. So that's the key there, is having just a few weight points. We're gonna see how much money we make from this. Keep in mind we are playing on easy, so because we're playing on easy, we'll probably get like 1900 a bale or something crazy like that. So that is one of the things we need to keep in mind, but I'm okay with that. Making 1900 per bale is pretty awesome for me. Oh, there's water here too. I wonder if you could actually collect water, if you can actually get water from that pond or not. Because that was the problem I ran into before, is not being able to get water out of there. And that is there. It doesn't matter now because we have the water tower that's free due to that free water mod from SOB modding. It's on oh goodness, Mod Central. There we go. Modcentral.co.uk was where it's at. So if you're interested in that. So here's where we sell our silage bales, and I'm curious how much money we're going to make. So we could buy some more cows to make our cow farm even more profitable, but we shall see. Did I miss the entrance completely? Is there no secondary entrance and I'm just doing yep, that's exactly what happened. You missed the entrance completely, Iain. Okay, well, good to know. That's what happens when you're driving on the snow and you can't tell where the entrance is. In my mind there was a secondary entrance, but apparently there is not. Alright, so here's the entrance here. Well, that's fine. Interesting little fact about this trailer This trailer, you can actually carry more round bales than squares. I think it's like 24 versus 30, I think it is. That's how it turns out to be. Alright, here's the bale sell point, although you can't see it. The marker underneath the ground is... Let's go ahead and detach the bales. Whoa, we're making 3,000 a bale? Oh, that's way more than I thought we were going to get per bale. I should have paid more attention. How much was that? So we went from what? 90... We made 100,000 on that. 100,000. Oh, it's stuck on the door. I'm like, what's it stuck on? That was a surprisingly large amount of money. I honestly did not expect to make quite so much money. I'm okay with that, but I really didn't expect that much. Okay, 3,200 per bale, which is a lot of money. I'm not too worried about the silage bales because we have like 2 enormous bunkers full of silage. So honestly, I'm not too worried about that at this particular time. So let's get back on the road here. I can kind of tell where I was and where I've been, so that's good. Like I said, we're in late winter here, so as I mentioned, there aren't many places to, or not many trees to cut down, unless I just cut down some of these trees, but in my mind there's not a whole lot of point doing that because I don't really need to. Yeah, I wonder if we can get water from that. That would be curious. Also, I picked up that tree marking mod, but apparently it only works on pine trees, I noticed. So it's not really very helpful for us. I tried it on a couple of the regular trees, like the maple trees and oak trees, and it doesn't work on those. It's only on the pine trees, so it's meant specifically for those style of trees. So I'll have to give it a go on some of the other things to see how that works out. But as far as I know, it's only on pine trees. Alright, be back in a sec here. Alright, just got another load of silage bales there, another 30 bales or so. So just keeping in mind we have 194,000, so just to see how much we have. And we still have this stack left, that stack, that all bale, and I think we have 3 more at the other farm, just to put that into perspective. So we have quite a few bales we could sell still for an extra influx of cash, which is always good. Like I said, we could always sell it for some more money if we need to, at least. So, but yeah, that's quite profitable. I don't remember silage bales being 3,000 a piece, but I'll take it. It's been a while since I sold silage bales. So we baled these in, let's see, it would be late autumn. So they've been fermenting for a few months now, and because of that, they're good to go now. And also because probably other farmers need some bales, so we have extras, so we might as well sell some while we got some. And apparently we're selling it for $3,000 a bale, which in reality is ridiculous. I don't know how much silage bales would actually sell for in real life. I don't know. I don't think that's I don't think it's common to sell silage bales in real life. Not that I'm aware of, at least. So, as far as I know, it is more common to sell hay or straw, not necessarily silage bales. Although obviously it's possible. I know it's possible, but I don't know if it's a common practice or not. Alright. Making a left turn here once again to the horse ranch. And going on this road. So the main roads are the ones that are uncovered, but the dirt roads are the ones that get covered up because it's a texture as opposed to like a place thing. So that's how it kind of works. Although if I had to guess, I think there's probably snow underneath the paved roads. That's just a guess though. I'm not certain about it, but that is just a speculation. But you never know. It could be the case. I'd have to double check, to be honest with you. So, all right. So we're keeping an eye on our cash. So we have 194,000, and we should get another 100,000 or so. That's our guess, at least. Maybe it's more than that. I just wasn't paying attention last time. But 30 bales at 3,000. Yeah, that's pretty good profit, considering it didn't cost us very much to do this. We rented the baler, so that was $11,000 per day. No, yeah, $11,000 upfront cost, and then I would think it was a bit more after that. So in the end, it really wasn't that bad. So, all right, let's see how much we make second time around here. Little stutter there. All right. If your map is like is a seasons mod ready, you'll slide a lot more. But because this one's not seasons mod ready, yeah, I'm not sliding at all. But normally you would slide quite a bit. All right, coming in here to our sell point once again, and keep in mind we have $194,000. Let's see what the damage is. Yeah, it's about $100,000 per load, so that's pretty good for us, if I do say so myself. So actually, seeing as how much money we are getting, we could think about purchasing another field. I was thinking maybe field 8, because it's kind of close to our main farm, and these aren't cheap fields. They're 360,000. Victor Robinson apparently owns this field. So it's not a huge field. Or actually, 8's kind of weird. A weird shape, I realized. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. I'm not paying attention to where it is. Let's see. What other fields could we theoretically purchase in the near future? 9's probably too big. Our main farm is here. 15 would be awesome, but that's probably closer to 1 million, if I had to guess. Yeah, there you go. 18 wouldn't be too bad. 400 maybe, yeah, 420. So we could do some jobs for these people in the spring, some silage or something like that. So it's possible that we could make some more money from those. So that's a definite possibility to do that, should we wish to. But I think maybe field number 8's not a terrible idea, although it's really bizarrely shaped. I didn't realize how bizarre that was shaped. Yeah, that's really strange. I don't know why I'm turning right here. There we go. I was looking at the map, not paying attention to where we're supposed to be going there. There we go. Yeah, that's actually kind of a weird shape. Honestly though, with one more load of silage bales, we'll be able to afford it, so. Even, I don't know what the discount is in the end. I think it's like 20% maybe. Is that how much it is if you do jobs for it? So maybe that'll be the next thing to consider. Someone suggested I get a different combine. That's a possibility as well. We have some cattle now, which is excellent. So we'll have to see what's the next thing on the agenda. Bigger tractor, bigger seeder maybe? But we have a pretty big seeder right now. Someone actually left a comment that you shouldn't plant wheat. You should air seed wheat or whatever. We're using a planter to seed wheat, and that's just because we're allowed to do it with that particular planter. In real life, I don't know how often a planter is used for wheat or barley, but I guess it could be. It's not common, but I guess it could be. So usually you have planters are usually for corn and soybeans sometimes, and some other random things, but that's about it really. But that particular seeder, Great Plains one, is a bit more versatile than that. Maybe it's the same thing in real life. I don't know. I don't know that seeder very well in real life, so I would be kind of curious if that is actually the case in real life as well. So we'll see. Alright, let's head back into the farm here. That's what they call a rolling stop. And if you notice, we don't have any animals still. Prices are still kind of not amazing. So biodiesel for soybeans is a decent price right now. Quaker's going up for wheat. Well, I've seen a lot of great demands for wheat and barley, I've noticed, but nothing for soybeans yet. Canola, we had that one, which was, I think 3,000 was the top end. We still have not much oats, and as you can see for milo, there's a great demand, but we don't have any milo, so it's not really helpful for us. Corn, so soybeans, and apparently sunflowers is a good price right now too. So, but alas, we don't have any of that. So, as you can see, we still got lots of bales there. 90 bales was more than enough for the winter apparently, and of course we have more than enough silage still. I've just been going through the small silo, and so far it has not. We haven't even barely scratched the surface. I think we still have like 400,000 liters or something like that for that particular silo, so it's pretty crazy. I'm still not sure what these silos are supposed to do. They're just out in the middle of nowhere for no apparent reason. I wish they had more of a reason, but they do not apparently. Alright, there's another rogue bale down here. Let's grab it here. Again, auto stacker. Boink. There we go. And let's grab some more bales here. And that's how awesome the auto stacker is. You just drive beside them and boom, 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 done. Or knock them over like I just did there. That was unintentional. So this is another 100,000. So probably with this load, we can actually afford that field basically. So far I haven't seen the price decrease, so we'll see what happens here. Alright, coming in with this next load here, and we'll see how much money we make from this. I'm assuming it's going to be around 100,000 again. I don't think the price of the bales fluctuates that much. We're going to find out. We sold quite a few bales, so let's see here. There we go. There we go. No, doesn't seem to change. So yeah, we actually have enough money. Where is it here? We have enough money to buy field 8. Oh, okay. Is that all field 8 there then? Or is that just lying there for no apparent reason? It looks like that's probably all field 8 with this weird little section here. Field 7 wouldn't be terrible either. How much is field 7? 236. So we could do field 7 or field 8 with that weird little nub right here. I don't even want to call that. That little area right there. Field 9, I don't think we can afford. No, that's close to $1 million. Yikes. Field 16 is kind of out of our way a little bit. Field 32, probably can't afford that one either. No, well, we could actually. I think field 8's a good choice though, because it's close to the farm. Or field 18. One of the two. No, we can't afford. Well, we can almost afford that one. Actually, we could. Field 8. I wonder what's. Is this a. Because I wonder what field this is. Field 6. So that's field 6 down there. And is this all field 8 then? I guess. That's field 7. That's field 8, I guess. That seems like. That's bizarre. We should check that out. Let's. How close are we to that field? Not super close. So what I'll do is, let me just, I'll set this guy on to sell bales course right here. Then he'll go back to the main farm here. And I will just hop into the, no, I'll hop into the truck and just take a little jaunt over there and see what it's up. And we're looking at field 8 here. There we go. Luckily we have 4-wheel drive in our truck. And it has no problems getting around. Field 8, so we want to head south. We can actually head out this location here. And just follow the road. The roads are kind of hard to follow in the winter unless you have the map up. Alright, so we want to head up here, then turn left. And we're just going to check out that little area in field 8. And I think we may pull the trigger on that. Because we have lots of silage bales we can still sell. So I'm not too worried about the money related to it. And we still have crop we haven't sold yet either, so. And the cows are racking in some good money as well. So this is field 10 on the right here. And so say we got 3 stacks over there of silage bales as well still. Whoops, apparently we're not following the trail at all. Like I said, it's kind of difficult to follow when you're not paying attention, or you don't, well, you're not paying attention to the mini-map. Alright, so this is field 8. So if I turn right up here, we'll take a look at that weird little area to see if it's part of the field or not. So that's field 8. Let's take a look. It looks like it's all part of the same field. It looks pretty big though. And this is where it kind of gets cut in half, I think, over in this area. Let's see here. I think this is where it kind of gets cut in half. Roughly. Yeah. It's like right over here somewhere. Take a little drive out into the field. I don't know if there's something there that I can't see, or if that might be the edge of the field. You know what we should do? We can try and test this out real quick. Let's go drive in the middle of the field here. And let's clear this course and then calculate. Oh no, that's all part of the same field. Okay. apparently that is the whole field. There's something in the middle of this field that just doesn't allow it to do whatever it needs to do. That's bizarre. Okay, cool. I don't want to... There we go. It wants me to label it now. Okay, that's all fields. That's all field 8. Oh, almost got stuck there. Luckily, the old Chevy, whatever this thing is, Ford Chevy. I can't tell. It looks like an actual old Ford to me. Could be an old Chevy too, for all I know, though. Anyways, we're gonna pull the trigger on field 8 there, and that'll be the last order of business. Then the spring, we can take charge of this field here and green earth biogas. So let's go ahead and buy this field here, and then that will be that new field. Buy, yes please. Lose us a 20 grand. It's not too bad. So what we can do is in field 11, right there, we can put something like poplars. What are we stuck on? Oh, there's a huge hill there. We can put poplars on field 11 there, so that's what we can do. Anyways, folks, let's just take a quick little screenshot here of the new field, and then we'll go from there. Anyways, folks, that's it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed that episode. This will be the last day in the winter. Next episode, we will be in the spring, probably doing a little bit of spring tillage, I imagine. Doing a little bit of planting shortly after, so that'll be that. Anyways, my name's Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Counting Line. Catch you guys later.